Hello and welcome back, fellow bad strategists. We're here again in Europatha, where we've had a terrible rebel uprising, and we don't have the armored units around to put it down, so we're just gonna have to try to contain it mostly. It's not an ideal, these are not ideal circumstances. They're certainly not that. Oh my god, could be better. We could be in a better position. I'm considering pulling our armored unit back. Because we could just, yeah, I think we kind of need to bring down the rebels, even though it weakens our front against the raiders. And we really just need to, oh my god, our metal. What did we use metal for? Are you so expensive? 200 metal a turn? Oh, we're building, damn it, we're building structures everywhere, I forgot. I did not consider that. We could sell our rare earth metals. We kind of want them, but they're worth a lot, so.
Roger that.
We'll trade them out for metal for the time being. COS, tax reduction, nope, no tax reductions. Humanist school demands, do we care about the humanist school? No, we do not want humanist school candidates. Polymer armor, holy crap, it's available. Polymer armor is super good. And we're gonna upgrade our light tanks. Howitzers, heavy armor, and do we want a heavy diesel? Yeah, I think we want heavy diesel. We're gonna switch over to big engines. I think we can reasonably afford to do that. No, we will not. We want fist rating. Oh, and we do need an infantry leader. Yeah, you're not gonna be happy with us. We could assign someone in hopes that they die, or we could assign someone competent. I guess we'll aim for competence, which would be one of these two. Yeah, you seem fine.
Yes, sir.
We'll put you in charge. I'm really concerned about this. This is very sparsely defended. I think we actually have to pull back them as well. This situation. This entire... We'll do that, and then... Oh, don't tell me you don't have... You have fuel. Yeah, okay, no, we're on strategic, of course. Can we boost our relation with them? Oh, they're mutants! Oh no, totally. We're just gonna kill them.
Affirmative.
Be dead, mutants. Mutants are super weak. Yeah, you can see how weak they are. Mutants are like the best thing to grind your teeth on because they're made of tissue paper. The like even our HQ's not concerned with them. Not even remotely.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Destroy the mutants. Mutants are not a concern for us. I guess we'll...
Clear, sir.
Right, well, hopefully we can get to Tomlinson soon. We're so sparse up here. So sparse. Okay. Hospital. Okay. We're gonna... You're kind of taking a lot of production, so we're gonna go to 50 on you. And you're also... We're a little short, so you can go to 50 too. We're not gonna overproduce that if we can help it. Our metal mine doesn't have a lot of metal, or it upgraded again. And you can go to 50 as well. Just, I didn't really think through all the costs when I started building those. Okay. We can afford light armor. We can't afford regular armor. But the regular armor is what we really want, because that's the stuff we just got upgraded. We don't have any Zion 4s fielded. But okay, new Zions compared to Zion 4s. Same stat line, same values across the board, except their hit points against infantry, you see, have gone up significantly. 575 to 775. 200 point increase, that's gonna make them very, very scary. And they have a 60% move mod, as opposed, I mean, our current ones have an 80%, so if, I don't know what this move mod is, because I thought for a while that maybe this was the it's listed as if, I think the manual says it's added movement points to the tiles you're moving into. It's like plus 60% action point cost, but it's listed here as if it's minus 60% of your current action points. So it's a little confusing. I'm not sure if this is a penalty to our existing action points or an increase to the cost, and those are very different things, because if this is a penalty to our existing action points or our existing, or the, I don't know. It could be very significant, or it could be very small. I'm not sure. It seems like our tanks move pretty far, so I'm assuming it's as the manual says, a penalty to, I think the manual says this, a penalty to the cost of the tiles we'd be moving into. Man, we're just too short on stuff. Oh, Union Chief! Union Chief! Almost forgot. Oh, no. Give.
Copy that.
Chief.
Copy that.
Bam. And we're at 82. That's a good place to be. It's gonna drop, but actually we don't. No, we do need intensive worker training. Yeah, we still need that. Esprit de Corps, we're pretty close. We could get an Esprit de Corps. Oh God, we do. Okay, we need to produce units though. We need to produce something to just fill out the lines, because we are not really having the lines very filled out right now. I think I'm tempted to say motorized. I'm tempted to say, yeah, we'll probably just get some motorized infantry. And yeah, that's all we can afford. Actually, you know what I think is kind of bad? I think it might actually take 100 recruits per 10 transports, which is awful. It makes these grossly inefficient. Actually, look at our food. We're down to negative 400 since we started producing infantry, and that's not gonna get better. We really do need this agrodome up soon. That's one of the major issues with an infantry heavy strategy, is your food consumption just spirals out of control. Do we want a bureaucrat push? No, probably not. I always want to, but I'm not super convinced it's the best thing in the world. Administrative review. That would be useful if we even bothered to keep corrupt leaders in our service, which I don't really think we should. And these guys are serving a big role, so we will give them an Apocrypha Paladin.
Roger that.
And that should help them out, and then we will make sure that they do not retreat.
Roger that.
At all. Yeah, that should do us some good. Okay. Okay. They have so many settlements. This is really the danger of the advanced AI start. This is why you shouldn't start next to the advanced AI, because if you start next to them, you can either you're going to kill them before they get anywhere, or they're going to kill you before you get anywhere. And if we'd have kept pressuring them, I mean, we'd only have 2 settlements, and we'd maybe have stopped at the mountains here. Although from there it was pretty easy to take Fulda. But yeah, we could have remained in a stalemate here and pushed up and taken their main city, and we basically would have won the game by then, because they're the only ones who are capable of presenting a proper threat to us. By going to peace with them as long as we did, it was a terrible mistake from a strategic standpoint, because look at them, they're growing really fast. They're probably growing faster than we're growing, but we can probably still beat them with just sheer brute force of armor. And I know it's not the most creative of strategy, but really, I mean, you can criticize me for not using enough different types of units, because there are a lot of cool types of units. We've never used aircraft. But the part of the issue is you can't really afford to use those until later in the game, because you can't even... It's hard to get them researched early on, and it's hard to have that diversity of units at a functional level where it's just hard to deploy lots of units early on. and we're getting to the point where we can afford to deploy some motorized troops, and we could potentially deploy mechanized troops, but we have to wait for our model design council to catch up, and we can start producing. We can field different types of armored units, and our infantry are getting to the point where they might be pretty decent, and our machine guns might start to be decent when we upgrade them to high-speed machine guns, but it's not necessarily incredibly viable to aim for a diversity of forces early on. Really, this game becomes interesting as you progress to the late game. It's much less interesting in the early game because you really do have very like homogenous, like our army is consisting entirely of this thing kind of forces. If you go tech heavy, you can kind of break away from that, but going tech heavy means, hey, you're probably focused on infantry more than anything, and you're going to be starved for food because you can't get away with small numbers of infantry. Infantry always come in large bunches. Small forces of infantry don't tend to be very effective unless the enemy forces are sparse as well. That's good. We finally got this. Or wait, no, we've had this vision. No, we need more. We need that vision. This is nice though because this settlement they're pushing towards is so far off. It's gonna take them forever to advance up there, and we can probably. Is this their capital? Have they been pushed back? Where's their capital? Is their capital here? No, it's got to be there. That's because we got the name there. Yeah, I wonder. I don't remember how the borders used to look if they've lost too much territory. Okay, well I'm gonna call the video here, and I will see you next time.